Hey there, church. Gareth here. So great to see you. I hope this message finds you well wherever you are. We're the week leading into our Christmas carol celebrations, and the Dickinsons have been hit with COVID. Little Jacob has just had COVID the last week. He's been amazing, so thankful for that. And really sadly, Zoe has also got COVID just these last few days, so she'll be isolating. I haven't tested negative so far, so please pray for me, praying that remains so that I can be with you all on Sunday for our Sunday carol celebrations. And of course, we hope as a whole family to be with everybody for the family nativity and on Christmas Day. But just a couple of things just want to draw your attention to, and that is, of course, with the spread of COVID Omicron that is rapidly spreading across the country. Please be praying. Please be praying for the team. Please be praying for all of the health of those in the church, but of course the health of our nation, and for all our amazing NHS workers who are working relentlessly over these coming weeks to try and reach this target of having all of us, or as many as possible, boosted. So please take your booster when the opportunity arises. But just say, in terms of our church gatherings, we're continuing to gathering in person in the building, and we'll be live streaming where we can. So if you don't feel comfortable coming to one of our in-person celebrations at Christmas, totally understand that, but rest assured we are doing everything we can to make it a safe environment. We're asking everybody please to wear a mask in the building when we're singing, when we're walking around, please. And everybody over the age of 11, please bring your masks. You must wear a mask in the building. Please also hand sanitize. There are hand sanitizers in the entrance foyer as you come into the church. Please do use those. Please also respect social distancing. We don't want to be cramming everybody in, which is why we're putting in more chairs so there's more space for people. And just to say, this Sunday we have our Christmas carol services. We've got family carols on Sunday. Charlotte and Danella have been putting together a morning of carols and family, all age appropriate worship. Really looking forward to that. That's at 10 o'clock this Sunday, and that will be for about 45 minutes to an hour maximum, and then we'll finish with coffee. So that's for all ages. And then in the evening at 6 o'clock we have our very first carols by candlelight. Well, it's very first for me because last year due to lockdown we were online, but I'm really looking forward to carols by candlelight in person in the building. Please pray for me as I prepare my message. Really hoping and praying that we have lots of visitors who will hear the good news of the gospel this Christmas at St. Luke's. So please do be praying for me, be praying for Clive and our worship team, for Brad and Esther who are hosting the evening, and for everybody else that's involved in readings and prayers. And of course, please do come along. And for the carols by candlelight, we are asking people to sign up so that we are limiting numbers. So please ensure that you sign up on Church Suite. The link was in last Friday's newsletter that Abs sent out, and it will be in Fridays also. So please do make sure that you sign up as soon as you can to avoid disappointment. Maybe next year we'll run two, who knows. But please do rest assured we are being safe in our buildings. We'd encourage everybody to take a lateral flow test before you come to church on Sunday when we come to meet and gather. Then we know to the best of our ability that we've done all that we can to keep everybody safe. Well, that's enough in terms of this coming Sunday. And then, of course, Family Nativity at 4 o'clock on the 24th of December, and then at 11 o'clock midnight communion. I hope to be there and to be leading that communion. If not, Amazing Robin has very kindly offered to stand in if I'm not able to be there. And then again, I hope to be with you. I hope we'll all be together on Christmas Day for a very short Christmas Day celebration, less than an hour. That's the aim, so we can all get back or get off to see family and friends for Christmas lunch together as we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. And I just want to say just something around a couple of characters that we so often don't hear about. And two of the characters in the Christmas biblical account who are sometimes overlooked are Elizabeth and Zachariah. And Elizabeth and Zachariah were righteous before God. Luke, in his gospel account, repeatedly mentions their blameless obedience. And he notes that Zechariah held a high position in the temple. However, their status in society was more complex. In accordance with social custom, their childlessness would have resulted in social shame for Elizabeth. The expectation placed on women to bear children revealed a deeply rooted assumption that childlessness reflected a person's standing before God. And Luke's clear emphasis on their righteousness contrasts with their childlessness and challenges the cultural assumption that childlessness denotes a spiritual poverty. That's not the case. Both Elizabeth and Zechariah, as we read the story, and I encourage you to dig into Luke's account with Elizabeth and Zechariah, they respond differently to the news of their expected pregnancy. Zechariah is in the midst of a career high and he cannot believe what he's hearing. And Zechariah, he doubts God. And he journeys through his own season of waiting, of Advent, as his silence matches Elizabeth's pregnancy. In contrast, Elizabeth's trust in God's gift of new life is remarkable. This is a woman who's been socially shamed for years, and yet her life changes unexpectedly because of God's gracious gift. Her body is old. Pregnancy and childbirth wouldn't be easy, and in fact, could be fatal. Yet she receives the news with grace, humility, and thankfulness. There isn't fear in her words, but trust. God's gracious gift for Elizabeth and Zechariah came in John the Baptist. And John always points us to Jesus. God's gracious gift to us will always be life found in and through Jesus. The differing responses of Elizabeth and Zechariah stand alongside a variety of other reactions to the good news of Jesus in the gospel accounts of that first Christmas. And likewise, with the people that you and I meet on our front lines, people will inevitably react differently to the good news of Jesus at Christmas. Some will doubt and question like Zechariah. Some may trust remarkably like Elizabeth. Some may fall in between. May we, St. Luke's, be the people who gaze on the miracle of God's gracious gift, his Son, this Christmas, choosing to trust him with our lives into 2022. You know, Advent is a wonderful time to share our faith. Be it an opportunity to share the meaning of Christmas with your colleagues or even singing carols with your neighbours. How might you share the story of Jesus as God's gracious gift to all of us this Christmas? And how might people respond to Jesus? That's my hope. May we share the great and the amazing news of Jesus this Christmas, and may people respond to him. Well, I just want to wish you all a very happy Christmas. That would come from our family, but they're all ill or in bed, so they're not able to be with me to wish you a happy Christmas. But from the Dickinsons, we want to say thank you for your love, thank you for your support, thank you for your welcome, thank you for all your prayers as we move forward into 2022. And may God bless you this Christmas and into the year ahead. God bless. And cheers! It's a bit of a big one, I know, but I've got to write my Christmas message for carols. There we go.